Hey everyone, so the new patch was released early somehow, and when I read the patch notes, I seen that they actually buffed Hecarim, and so I definitely had to try him out. He used to be one of my favorite champions when Runeterra first released, but then he was nerfed quite a bit, plus all the newer cards ended up being like power crept. But now after they did this huge change, it honestly might make Hecarim actually meta. So Hecarim is a 6 mana 5/6, he has Overwhelm, and then when you attack you summon these 2 Spectral Riders also attacking, which are these like 2/2 Ephemeral units. And so Ephemeral is the keyword where the unit that has it will die whenever it strikes or when the round ends. So it's sort of like a ghost unit in a way. Like a temporary unit only lasts a turn. And this keyword's like always been bad. It's never really been playable for like the longest time. But when he levels up, he used to have this aura effect where he would give all ephemeral allies +3 attack. But what that meant is that if he died, then they would actually all lose this buff. And because he attacks and the 2 Spectral Riders come to his right, if they kill Hecarim even through combat, then all the extra ephemerals after him, like Shark, Chariots, which we'll get to, and these Spectral Riders, would just all get reduced in attack, and it was really lame. But now, whenever I level up, grant your Nexus, ephemeral allies have +3 attack. And so honestly, this change is gonna actually allow Hecarim to straight up end the game sometimes, like on turn 6 or 7. Because even if they remove him, all of your extra ephemeral allies are still gonna have that +3 attack regardless. But even if they do survive, it lasts like the entire rest of the game now. So every single ephemeral unit you summon from then on is going to have this crazy amount of attack. And it also synergizes really well with the next champion in the deck. So Azir is a 3 mana 1/5, but his effect is that when allies attack, you summon an attacking Sand Soldier. And so these Sand Soldiers are going to be these ephemeral units that are just 1/1, but when they Nexus strike, they deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. And so they threaten 2 damage every time. But when Hecarim's leveled up, every single Sand Soldier you play for the rest of the game is going to be a 4/1 that will do 1 extra bonus damage if it hits face. And then once you've summoned 13+ allies or landmarks, he levels up. And then whenever you summon an ally after that, you give us both +1 attack this round. And so obviously since Hecarim needs you to attack with ephemeral units, getting a 0 early and getting these free Sand Soldiers can really help like turbo level your Hecarim to make sure he is leveled up on turn 6 or 7. And the other benefit to playing Azir is that you get to be in shurima, and shurima actually has a decent amount of ephemeral support. So you got Doomkeeper, when I'm summoned, summon a Sand Soldier. So this can allow you to attack with ephemeral on turn 1. And a lot of times they're not going to want to block these ephemeral units, right, because they would be deleted after the turn anyways. So it feels pretty bad to trade into ephemeral units, and so you can end up actually pushing quite a bit of damage due to these cards. Then we got Treasure Seeker. When I'm summoned, create a Waking Sands in hand. That's a 2 mana slow speed spell that will summon you a 5/2 ephemeral unit. Then we got this landmark that's called Emperor's Dyce? I don't know, but when allies attack, you summon an attacking Sand Soldier. And so this will help you level up Hecarim, because whenever you attack with any unit, it'll give you this ephemeral unit for free. So you can guarantee some Hecarim progress. You're going to be able to constantly get these free Sand Soldiers attacking. It'll have increased stats. It's also really nuts with this Shark Chariot card. This has been one of my favorite cards in all of Runeterra, even though it's never really been playable. I think now it finally might actually be. So Shark Chariot has a last breath effect where the next time an ephemeral unit attacks, you revive me attacking. And so basically you want to get these out early, because then whenever you summon an ephemeral for the rest of the game, you're going to get this free Shark Chariot later. That of course again will be buffed by Hecarim. And so if you get these out early, it can just be really annoying and really scary for the rest of the game for the opponent. Just a bunch of free damage is threatening like every attack. Especially when combined with Days, like I mentioned, because now even if you attack with just a regular unit, you're going to get the Sand Soldier for free, which is also going to give you the Shark Chariot for free. And it can get pretty scary pretty fast. Then we have Blighted Caretaker. When you play it, you kill an ally to summon 2 saplings. Now this hasn't updated on this website I guess, but it just got buffed to be 2 attack again, like it used to be a long time ago. And so when you play it, you get these 2 saplings, which are these 2/1 ephemeral units with Challenger. And so it's really good removal, also threatens a lot of damage, helps level up Hecarim, just really good in the deck. And then our last ephemeral support card is this Harrowing card. You revive the 6 strongest allies that died this game and grant them ephemeral. And a really good way to close out the game. So this honestly could be at 2. I don't think I'd recommend 3, but it's definitely at least a 1 of, maybe even a 2 of. Then the other units we got in the deck is Rockhopper. When it's summoned, summon a Rolling Sands. That makes it so whenever they play their next unit, it'll get marked with Vulnerable, which means you can actually make it block one of your units, which is really strong with ephemeral units because it allows us to like actually kill them. Because another problem with ephemerals is that when you attack, they can just, for the most part, just not even block. And then now you don't have any blockers next turn for their attack, and they can kind of like race you. But being able to remove their units with your really cheap ephemeral units is very strong. And it also helps up level Azir, because Azir levels up with landmarks and allies, so it kind of is like 2 for 1 for Azir. And we also have Phantom Prankster, so when another ally dies, you deal 1 to the enemy nexus. This is very strong since we have so many different like weird little tokens and like little units that are going to be spawned, from Shark Chariots to all these different Sand Soldiers, to even like the Hecarim Spectral Riders. You can end up just doing so much different burn damage. And then we also run Neverglade Collector. So Neverglade is sort of similar, but this time whenever another ally dies, you actually drain 1 from the enemy nexus. So being able to heal off every death as well as deal even more burn damage is just really nuts. And so these are honestly really fun cards to play with all these little tokens. It's probably really annoying to play against, because if they can't remove these, they're just going to die way too fast. Especially if you get multiple on the board at the same time. Then for spells, we have Ancient Hourglass. For 2 mana, you obliterate an ally to summon a stasis statue in its place with the ally stored inside. So this is really huge for protecting your champions, mainly Hecarim. Because now that everyone's like loving Hecarim, and everyone's going to be playing Hecarim, especially at the start of this new patch, people are going to be running Vengeances and other ways to deal with Hecarim. And so being able to play Hecarim and then Hourglass it to protect it from their like probably pretty expensive spell is going to be really huge, and then they have to deal with it again later. Especially if you attack on turn 7, if you play this on turn 6 and they go to Vengeance, then you can Hourglass and then next turn open attack, and they can't really do anything about it. Now it's leveled up, and then now for the rest of the game you're going to get that bonus from Hecarim. So I think it's just going to be really nuts in this deck to be able to protect Hecarim. And honestly, you can even use it to sometimes protect like your Neverglade Collector or maybe a Prankster to just guarantee that you can get some burn and finish them off. Then you got Vile Feast, drain 1 from a unit to summon a Spiderling. It's just really good to be able to get more like little units and more tokens to be able to like either deal extra burn damage with like Prankster or Collector, potentially use as a sacrifice target for the Blighted Caretaker, and just good to have units that are not ephemeral, so like you can actually use them to like save HP and block enemy units on their attack. I thought I'd throw in Quicksand. It did get nerfed, where now it gives an enemy -4 or 2 enemies -1, but disabling their keywords on top of it is just really good defensive card. I figured that it might be a good battle trick to like keep Hecarim alive. Also, I haven't really seen it today, but I used to be seeing a lot of this like Bard and Ahri deck with a lot of elusives, and it was really annoying to play against. And so I figured this would be good. Being able to disable like 2 different units' keywords will be really strong against that deck and a lot of like elusive decks in general. I think even after its nerf, it's probably still strong enough to be in the deck. Then of course I have Negation. I kind of want to up this to 2, but I don't really know what to cut for it yet. But it's basically just to deny. You kill an ally or destroy one of your mana gems to stop all enemy fast spells, slow spells, and skills. I think this is going to be really strong in this meta as well. Then of course Vengeance, 6 mana, kill a unit. It's going to be really good against enemy Hecarims. But yeah, so that's the deck. I originally tried out Hecarim and Callista, since Callista was actually buffed as well. And I tried it in Ionia, and it felt really, honestly, boring. And I actually think that Hecarim and Demacia is probably the most competitive version, with Grand Plaza and Cataclysm to keep getting free attacks with Hecarim. You could even run rallies to have even more attacks. And it's probably insanely strong, but I also felt like it was probably the most obvious version. And I wanted to try out this Azir version, which I think is actually pretty decent now. The Azir package can help reliably level up Hecarim, while also giving access to Rite of Negation and Ancient Hourglass. It was just a lot of fun overall. I also felt like it would make better use of like Prankster and Neverglade Collector, which are really really funny in my opinion. But because we can get all these extra Sand Soldiers, I think it just makes those cards way better than like other versions. And yeah, honestly, it was just a fun deck overall. Yeah, so give it a try, and if you enjoyed it, let me know. Or if you've thought of any improvements to the deck, I'd love to hear about them. But that's it for me. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe, maybe even like the video. It would really help me out. And as always, if you want to see me play anything in the near future, you can leave a comment below. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks. TF Annie. Kinda scary. Pretty scary indeed. We are champs. Yeah, let's go for it. I almost like want to wait to play certain things until I have Prankster down. But I think that we're okay. We're going to get a bunch of damage in, right? Because he's not going to want to block this. We can play... Definitely pass up on this because we want things to die after Caretaker's on the field. Or Prankster, I mean.
lands beneath me and winds behind me.
I think we can attack with both of these first. I don't think he wants to block. We should have played Prankster first, man. I didn't know they had that card. Oh man. Dude. Man, I only lose 2 damage, but that's still pretty lame.
I wanna play.
Yeah, I trolled. I should have played this for sure first. I just thought I could guarantee some damage in. Okay, hopefully he can't kill both of these. Now if he wants to kill like one, I'll get damage from the other one. Okay, so now we Shark Chariot, which is pretty strong, and then we kill the Shark Chariot with the Caretaker.
You're gonna be sorry.
Right? He's gonna start burning. We can drag Annie. You can't play TF anymore. I don't know if I really want to get one of these weak. I guess we do this so we can't block the... I might want a unit though. Ah, whatever. Push more damage. Look at that. Oh, whatever. Still takes what, 8 damage? Dude, that's so funny. But he would be at 6 right now if I didn't misplay. That's kind of crazy. We only need 3 more things to die. Now we need 4 things to die. I mean, I'm not too worried about this, right? I don't want these to get weak, so I think I just take the damage. It's not that much. It's kind of scary, but I think we're fine. I just play Hecarim because if he wants to kill it, we have another one anyways next turn, and him killing it is gonna do 2 damage to himself anyways, right? Yeah, it's probably disintegrate plus something, right? If I had Hourglass, it'd be so good because he has to commit 2 cards to kill it. So if he commits 2 cards and then I Hourglass, that would feel so. Oh, what?
First the smoke, then the fire, then the chimney.
Wait, what? Oh no, he's in a fucking TF. Oh no. He's gonna play TF, right? And then what, he's gonna like do a Scorched Earth next attack?
Never lost a fair game.
Oh no. You think it kills one first and I get damage? No. Wait, does Flock? Doesn't do anything, right? I want to play this, but then he can just kill this. What does this attack do? If he can't stop it, it just kills him. I guess we try. Right now he has to have like Scorched. This is a top deck card, by the way, right? So if he top deck Scorched, that's really lame. It just sucks because there's so much more I could do this turn. Like I could play Phantom Prankster, play more. Yeah, okay, he had Scorched over there. Okay, well you can't do anything else, right? We could have actually won, no? No, never mind. Oh, does he have a Flock as well? Really? It was Flock. Okay, so yeah. If we didn't play Tybulk, he'd be able to...
Just wanted to play.
He would have stunned Hecarim if we did anything else. And we killed all our pranksters.
What a shame for you!
What a shame for you. I guess we can play this first, right? As like a blocker. They play Hecarim. He has one card. And he has to kind of attack, right? Alright. I kind of want to play this actually, this Doomkeeper. Maybe it doesn't matter though. Okay, so we take this, probably drag this, and like this. Okay. We only summon one shark and two things. Okay. Wait, did we actually win? I don't want to get like overconfident, but like this will grant now them all.
You're bluffing.
And these aren't weak, so like he has to have something plus disintegrate. He can kill that one, I guess. He survives. No, because I overwhelm. Did we win? Let's go. Okay, so I mean I haven't played in like 3 weeks, and I probably misplayed a little bit there. Definitely at the start. I should have played the prankster first. I didn't think of that fucking the card, the Katarina card. But to be fair, if they run Make It Rain, that would have done the same thing. So I should have played the Phantom Prankster first for sure. I would have got 2 more damage. I don't know if I misplayed other than that. But man, we did those 2 pranksters that we got down eventually though did so much burn damage. Like even though he wiped my whole board, he took like 8 damage in 1 attack. Ooh, is this like the old Desert Deserter deck? They're testing it out. Okay. And to keep Dyce, keep Hecarim. The Vengeance might be actually kind of good. But I don't really want the Hourglass right now. We have a pretty awkward hand. But if we can like get a couple good top decks, maybe it's okay. Can't really do much with this right now. We do play 6-1 drops, but we didn't get any. There it is. A bit late.
Got it. Took it fair and square.
I think this is fine.
Curse relic.
We get a unit. I think we play this to see what he does, because maybe we can like drag something into something, like drag the spider into something else instead of having him trade this. Yes, perfect. Perfect. This is too good. We get a lot of ephemerals. We trade on the board and we have the advantage now. It's not looking too bad now. Not looking too bad. We have a vengeance. I hope he plays Viego this turn. If he plays Viego this turn, it's so good for us. We just vengeance. You cringe, Lord. Okay, that's your turn. He probably has a vengeance for my Hecarim. That's what he's doing. Huh. Okay, I can't really waste a vengeance. I guess he gets to do 4 damage. I could have just played a Waking Sands, honestly. I'd like make him pass, save 4 health. That might have been the play. If he goes for vengeance, we get this Hourglass, which is fine. Yep. Now we have our own vengeance next turn in case he plays something crazy. Also, I forget, do they run like flocks and stuff? Nice. And does my next attack level up? I get 2 plus 2 more. Shit. I don't. Hopefully he can't stun or have another vengeance. Because if he does, then kind of screwed. I'm hoping he doesn't have that another vengeance, so we can just open attack. And okay, that's not bad. Now we level up Hecarim in 1 attack and buff everything. Let's go. And this is permanently, right? So all these sand soldiers now for the rest of the game are gonna be what, 4-1s? We have 2 Dyces. $16 damage. Man, maybe I should have played this Neverglade collector actually. I would have insta won the game, right? But I just didn't really want him to develop more stuff. Yeah, like that. I didn't really want him to do something like this where you can just kill my Hecarim. But I mean, now it's fine to develop it, right?
I'll take him dead or near in love.
I think we just played Dunekeeper.
The desert by my side.
Actually, maybe it was better if I didn't do that. Because now we don't have a fearsome blocker. Wait, can't we just do this and we get, oh, we only get 1. Shit, yeah, we shouldn't have played that. Oh, wait, we just win, right? Because we just block with Hecarim. So we block with this and Hecarim and then we win.
Few earn the right to call themselves Trifarian.
He kills himself if he attacks, right? Yeah. Now we just do this. What the hell, man? Dude, Hecarim's so cool. So yeah, I mean, if I had played the Neverglade that one turn, we might have won. I mean, I don't know though, because Hecarim only got to attack because he didn't play the big dude. So yeah, I think it was fine how we played it, but we just have so much damage, and the fact that we can run those hourglasses to protect our Hecarim. So I think in this meta with like Hecarim meta, everyone's gonna be running vengeances, like in the mirror matches and all that stuff. And so just having hourglasses to be able to play a Hecarim and then defend your entire champion, like for just 2 mana, is so good. Okay, let's see. What's better, Ninja Hecarim, or the Sand Hecarim? These are probably fine, right? I'm down to keep one of these to like challenge the Zed. I think I actually want to keep Dunekeeper in this matchup. Just like turbo out my my Ephemerals.
The desert by my side.
Nice.
Always forward.
So we're getting a Ephemeral proc on turn 1 and pushing 3 damage. If he plays a shark, we just Foul Feast it. Right? And we have actually a pretty crazy turn next turn. We could play Caretaker, but I think what we do is we play Dyce. This kind of lets him do some things. What are we really scared of? I don't think much. I guess Zed would be kind of lame here. If we played Caretaker, we would have been able to kill this. Push. Oh, that's kind of annoying actually.
The Emperor commands, the land obey. Azir's command.
I think we attack with everything though. Because We're gonna keep at least one unit like blocking. Maybe we actually didn't have to attack with this one. We'd lose 1 damage, but we'd keep an extra blocker behind, which could matter. Yeah, it might matter.
Without a sound.
I think we're gonna want to block something, and actually, I don't know if we want an hourglass, do we?
Spears ready.
I said I only want Zed to level up. But I want to be able to caretaker next turn. If he actually denies this, it's pretty bad. So we stop Zed from leveling up. Now we can caretaker onto it next turn. Oh, and it resummons it, which is kind of cool. We actually don't need to kill this one, but I think we should because we want to have a blocker potentially, right?
Everyone's a garden.
Quicksand might be useful as well. Yeah, we're getting 2 ephemeral attackers, and then Hecarim gives his own 2, so we'll be at the right amount.
Have a part to play.
Okay, stunning one's actually kind of annoying.
Embrace your fate as I have mine.
Now all we can really do is this attack. Oh, I forgot we actually get this attacker.
This is my
But it's fine.
only chance.
Yeah, so we will be on track to level up Hecarim then, like regardless.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
Now if he plays Hecarim, we vengeance it. Then we play our own Hecarim. Nice, nice to see you. You're mad?
Do not fear death.
I mean, I think I'm okay not blocking that. There's probably gonna be better blocks later. Oh, that's such a good top deck. Wait, shouldn't we play these? If he had stun, wouldn't he have? He would have played it already, right? If he had stun, he might have deny or notify, which is fine. But if he had stun, he would have used it already, right? He wouldn't play his own Hecarim. If he doesn't have deny, then we can just like win right here. Our attack was good, so maybe I should just went for it. Our attack was already pretty good, but I wanted to like kill him. And it is a little bit scary wasting a Hecarim, but fuck it, we risking it. Let's go. Double check in. So this is our attack. Dude, Hecarim's so sick. $31 damage. I mean, we can't use Shapestone anymore. I mean, Quicksand, but I think it's fine, right? Yeah. I was gonna say maybe he has Twin to kill this. We have another Hecarim backup, or we'd have Quicksand. But we just push too much damage if it goes through. Dude, Hecarim's so fucking sick. He's actually playable now.